great stories throughout the history of America and the world are often told in song because I don't know why. That's why the Nutcracker's so good. It's just a great story, but it would sound terrible if you were just like, yeah, there's a wooden nutcracker and a rat king prince. Anyways, this is one of my stories, so it's a true story. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in some hopes that some cookies and milk might be there. The neighbors' children were nestled, all snug in their beds, 'cause I don't have any, while visions of sugar plums danced on their heads. My wife in a pillow, and I and my cat had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there was a clatter, clatter. I wanted to see where the clatter was at, so I sprang from my bed and I stepped on the cat. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. With my wondering eyes did I see but a sleigh and some reindeer and Santa Claus. On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer and Vixen, on Dasher and Dancer, on Dasher and Dancer and Prancer. 'Twas the night before Christmas and all alone, Christmas and even a mouse was stuck into my dinner. On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer and Vixen, on Lefty, on Dopey, on Reagan and Nixon. From the top of the porch to the top of the hall, my cat was pinned under my new bowling ball. I'm making some parts up. Most of it's true, though. Down the chimney, Santa Claus comes. It's a wonder that he did not burn off his buns. He burst in the room with a jump and a start, and I got so excited I stayed 6 feet apart for social distancing. I noticed Santa wasn't wearing a mask. Then he coughed in my face and took a sip from his flask. I said, "Santa, why you drinking? Are you feeling blue?" He said, "Oh, this is the medication for the Chinese flu." It's weird. It was last year. He saw it coming. His eyes, how they twinkled, his pimples so merry, his red pantyhoses, his nose quite contrary. He was chubby and plump and fat as a hog, and I laughed when I saw him. Hot diggity dog. He was putting the presents down under the tree, with 1 if by land and then 2 if by sea. Then putting his nose to his finger aside, I happened to notice that my cat had just died. We started talking about Christmas, telling the story Santa liked. Then we both laughed together and took a hit from Santa's pipe. Those elves, he chuckled, the best workers in town. I don't pay them a dime and they work all year round. I said, Santa, what do you do when Christmas is over? He laughed, ho, 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 I just send them back over. Back over to where? I said, concerned slightly. To my sweatshops in Asia where they sew up old Nikes. Slave labor. Yeah. Tell me about the reindeer, I said with a smile. This was the best damn night that I had in a while. The reindeer, you see, they're the cheapest to keep. You don't have to feed them and they love to get beaten in the cold of winter. When my oboe shake, nothing quite hits the spot like a nice reindeer steak. Take Rudolph, for instance, just as tender as could be, although Prancer and Vixen were a bit rough for me. Awkward. Well, I couldn't believe the words I just heard. I was certain that Vixen would have tasted superb. Then Santa pooted a poot that was raunchy and smelly, and he laughed as his stomach shook like a bowl full of jelly. My words were cut short by a knock at the door. I sat there quietly and Santa capped across the floor. I held my breath in excitement and glee. It was the night before Christmas, who the hell could it be? The door crashed open, Santa fell to the floor. There in the archway, standing close to 6'4", with eyes like jaundice, green hair covering every inch. It was Santa's little brother. Yeah, it was the Grinch. It was the Grinch. Which was weird because he wasn't invited, so kind of rude to just show up, especially on Christmas Eve. Of course, Santa wasn't invited either. Looking back, I probably should have called the police, because the whole thing was kind of creepy. Listen here, fatty, he said to the clown. We don't have a big night, well, I'm moving to Oz. But stock options are worthless, I'm a penniless Jew. And to top it all off, Max got the COVID flu. Max was his dog. Very strong. It's been rough for me too, you'll find the cupboard is bare. I'm working doubles at Macy and I'm losing my hair. The Grinch stopped short as his eyes fell on me. Then he came across the room to where I sat by the tree. And who might you be? He breathed hot in my ear. You have a genius idea to save Christmas this year? I said, well, my name is Jacob and your breath smells like poo. As for saving Christmas, man, I'll give you a clue. It's not about presents or money or hot reindeer steaks. It's about family, friends, and treasured memories we make. Also Jesus. Our words were cut off as the door crashed open again. In walked Mr. Potter and Scrooge, the epitome of sin. Mr. Potter actually rolled because he was in a wheelchair. Those damn orphans, cried Potter, so inconsiderate and rude. Scrawny little beggars always asking for food. It's an ungrateful world, Scrooge began to say. The workhouses and orphanages serve 3 meals a day. I said, hold on, fellas, have you no heart at all? Not much, said the Grinch. Mine's 3 sizes too small. I should have seen that one coming. I said, money's not everything, and I threw down my cup. Then Scrooge gave me $20 and I was shocked the hell up. Well, the night got wild, we all robbed a liquor store. Grinch when... I made that last part. The rest is completely true, though, so... I hope you have a Merry Christmas, hope your dreams come true. I hope that you do not catch the Wuhan flu. I hope your friends and family are doing okay. And I hope that you tell them that you love them.